Hello guys, si Kaya-san Velosa ulit ito at welcome sa episode 117 ng laro tayo ng Super Robot Wars 30. Grabe, haba na nitong series natin na to, hindi pa matapos-tapos. So anyway, continue. Last episode natin guys, kinuha natin yung kahuli-hulihang ayun yung onboard mission, tapos yung kapatid, si Shiro. Ang pinapilot na niya ngayon yung Mazinger na dahil nga Koji na yung si Kaiser. So, patay missions. Ito na. Wala na. So, ano na tayo dito na talaga yung mga main quests. Ito na. Unahin natin yung mga DLC missions. Kasi ito pag pag ginawa natin to, magkukontinue na yung story eh. So, DLC missions muna, taga. Yung may star kasi story missions yun eh. Okay. Liliman tayo sa mga to. Keita and Ernie excitedly engage in robot-related reports. Okay, sige. Sige, ito muna, sige. Super deformed danger. Ray Earth, sino yung isa? Tapos si Ray Earth, si ano yata to? Yung yun. Yung kapatid ni Zagato. Si Lantis, yun. Ano yun, yung Shinkalion. Ito. Challenging the future. Marduk Sector. Rank B difficulty. Jupiter's Sphere. Yung dalawang getter. Ito muna, sige. Ito mga medyo madadali. So, ito muna ito. Keita and Ernie excitedly engaged in robot-related rapport. So. Stupendous Robot Symposium. Robot Fans Unite. Okay. Stupendous Robot Symposium. Special scenario. Dreisreger Hangar 1. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant Amuro. Mom said that it was great to have you. No, thank you for getting me this invitation. You can't exactly get tours of secret elite military factories through official channels. Yeah, and the victory type follows in the footsteps of the Gundam legend that you created, Lieutenant Amuro. Ano lang guys. Okay. Yung aga-aga na kagad ako, na kagad yung boses ko. Ano pa yan? Okay, go. My mom and the others have been hoping to meet you in person for a while. A new Gundam legend. Was that what led to new technologies and groundbreaking new models like the Weeaboo? Sounds like you're having a ball, Amuro. That goes for you too, Koji. The development of innovative new machines has to be just as fascinating from a researcher's standpoint. I suppose it's definitely sparked my spirit, that's for sure. But if anyone is really having a ball here, I guess it would be those two. Did you see all that, Ernie? Oh, I did, Keita. A secret factory. The sound of those words alone make my heart quiver. And within it lies the menacing mechanisms of the Elite Militaire. My inner nerd blood is boiling. You're going a little overboard, Kay. Even the Elite Militaire guys were kind of weirded out. Oh, I don't know, it's so nice to see someone getting just as hyped up as Ernie gets over robots. Those two's love for robots knows no bound. A phantom that crosses dimensional boundaries. You could call it a miracle after a fashion. Ba't hindi kasama dito si Ryusei ng SRX, nandito siya sa game. Rin yun eh, robot fan din yun eh. Looking at it another way, you're basically emblematic of the patchwork nature of the Romulation. But why stop there, Keita? My blood boils every day, not just today. After all, I'm part of the Romulation now. Oh my god, I know, right? I can never get over the fact that I'm right here fighting alongside Mazinger and Getter, my old idols. And I can't get over the fact that I'm fighting alongside the righteous super robot army that only existed in my wildest fantasies before. You get it, Ernie. You really get it. God, but I'm so lucky I met someone who understands this fire in my heart. I feel just the same about you, Keita. It's a miracle that I'm tremendously grateful for. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's do a review of the Romulation robots together. Sure. We can talk the whole day away. First up, Mazinger Z. Featuring a sturdy body that earns it the nickname Castle of Iron and a diverse array of armaments. Therein lies the embodiment of Mazinger Z's history. Mazinger Z got upgrades and new weapons over the course of its battles. Fascinating. And now it's had the fruits of all the latest photon power research integrated as well, I take it. Precisely. That's Mazinger Z, the classic original, and the latest and the greatest. By the way, just to correct a general misconception, by the way, just to correct a general misconception, when aga-aga nabubulol. By the way, just to correct a general misconception out there, Mazinger Z is actually very light compared to other robots. It's maneuverable in its own right, but more to the point, Chogokin New Z is crazy durable, which means it tends to get the role of taking enemy attacks, the tank role as it were. Then there's the original Getter Robo, which has been around and active since Mazinger Z's day. Three machine components combining into three different robot variants. The way they utilize each form on the fly for different situations puts it closer to a transformer than a combiner. Wouldn't you say? You got a point. You got a point. Air, land, and sea. The way it adapts to every environment imaginable is what really makes it a multi-super robot. And for their latest model, Shingetter Dragon, it's possible to handle everything with a single form, right? Sure, but three hearts combining as one remains an immutable concept across all getters. Speaking of combiners, who could forget Combatter V? It takes the field in 5 separate machines, each with their own combat roles. And when the enemy fields big, decisive battle weapons, they combine for a huge spike in power. Truly, it's a tactical super robot. Combatter V is especially popular with kids too. Because it was active more recently? There's that, but the main thing is that its combination mechanism is both simple and feasible by what most folks would call normal physics. Ganon no? Which means you can make it into a toy and that toy sells like crazy. Is that toy still on the market? Can I get one? Absolutely. I'll call up the store I used to work at and hook you up. But speaking of popular with the kids, how about 3G's Brave Bots? Once the truth behind 3G's XL goes public, the toys that were released back then will be re-released with a bang. The Brave robots have transformation and combination gimmicks, plus they're based around familiar pilots, giving them a friendlier vibe, yes? Yeah, and while it's partly meant to produce psychological effects with locals and civilians, they're essentially rescue machines. So they're built to work in residential areas and they needed designs to match their tasks. Rita, I have a favor to ask. Say no more, friend. I'll hook you up with the 3G Brave Bot toy reissues and the newest Brave Police toys. Thank you kindly. Ano ba yan? That just about covers the biggest names for super robots in the Romulation. Then it's off to Hangar 2. Magkahiwalay yung hangar ng mga super robots saka Mga real robots, okay ah. There they go. There's no keeping up with that excitement. Amuro, I hear you. If they're going to Hangar 2, I should probably get over there. Amuro and Koji seem like they're eating this up. There's Trigger Hangar 2. Here we are in Hangar 2, which means the small to mid-sized robots, the so-called real robot category. Real robot? It's a colloquialism for robots with concepts closer to real weapons, basically shorthand for military machines. They're distinguished by ranging from 5 to 20 meters in size because the focus for them is practical real-world operation. Right, but like everything on board here, you know? But like everything on board here, right? But like everything on board here is real. Though what's real for us is the product of fiction in the other world we're from. So wouldn't that make it fantasy to you, Ernie? You know, you make a good point. Let's not dwell too much on that. Okay then, moving on. When discussing military robots, there's only one place to start. Gundams, right? The advent of mobile suits forever altered the way humanity fought wars. Robot weapons did exist before, but they were one-off decisive battle weapons. Just having one was a tactical move or sometimes arguably strategic. They're not called super robots for nothing. But when mobile suits came around a decade ago, they turned all wars into robots versus more robots. One masterpiece, one masterpiece stood out in this period of transition, an epoch-making gem in mobile suit history, the Gundam. For the record, when I say the Gundam, I'm referring to the RX-78 too. I'm aware. The Gundam had a distinctive difference from the Xeon's Zaku series. The difference is that difference. Its existence was closer in nature to a super robot when you get down to brass tacks. So its existence was tactical in nature. Some say that the Gundam's existence is what let the Earth Federation win the One-Year War, so you could also call it a strategic asset. In addition to issues of position, the transitional period meant the Gundam got a lot of special weapons you don't see other mobile suits using. In addition to its plethora of weaponry, it's loaded with super robot-esque gimmicks, like the core block system and extra modules. That's incredible in its own way. Truly, it's a real super robot. Many mobile suits named Gundam were developed afterward, but the first Gundam's bloodline is still going strong. The Zeta Gundam is part of that, yes? Uh, ang story niyan is una yung sa timeline sa timeline ng Gundam Bali dapat yun, yung kay Amuro, tapos ang sumunod na model yung kay yung kay yung ni-retcon nilang timeline. Tapos yung kay Amuro, yung kay Jonah, yung narrative. Tapos nun yung yung mga yung si Unicorn. Hindi, actually baliktad. Si yung revised timeline yung RX-78 ni Amuro, tapos yung Unicorn, tapos yung narrative, tapos Zeta, then Wing. Zeta, tapos yung Victory. Definitely. In fact, the mobile suit development line, known as Project Zeta, led to the creation of a big number of high-performance machines. But out of all the multi-purpose high firepower mobile suits that stem from the Zeta, the one that made the biggest impact has to be the new Gundam. Stability by virtue of simplistic design and improved tracking and weapons via SciComm. It's another all-new Gundam. It's another all-new Gundam. Wouldn't you agree? For sure, and that's why the existence of Gundams past this point becomes intertwined with Psycho Frame. But if we linger on that topic for too long, some scary Earth Earth Federation Force guys will probably come and take us away. So let's move on. Let's move on, shall we? If you want a fresh perspective, how about we talk victory types? They refer to as the Gundam for a new era. No kidding. They've overturned the notion that Gundams are purely one-off machines. In my opinion, overturning commonly accepted norms is precisely what Gundams do. Dang, Ernie, you're insightful. Oh, not at all. I couldn't hold a candle to you, Keita. And while we're on the topic of Gundams, we can't leave out their pilots. Gundams and great pilots are a package deal. A huge part of what makes Gundam shine is their pilots. Yes, absolutely. I see that every day in their Romulation. The Gundam nurtures its pilot, and the pilot pushes the Gundam to greater heights. It's the stuff legends are made of. Then for our next topic, bigla nagkaroon ng emergency. Ng mga pasaway. Keita, Ernie, we're under attack. Oh man, I want to talk about more robots. Keita, I think there's only one thing to do here. Yeah, we take this conversation to the field. Lowest level. Sino ba ang lowest level? Ilan kailangan natin? Isa lang naman pala. So, sige, ikaw na. As usual. Asan na pasaway? Tapos kailangan natin ng 9. Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, go. Objectives. Destroy everything. The more kinds of robots you put on the field, and the more varied they are, the happier Keita and Ernie will be. Who cares? Who cares about Otaku? Ano ba yan? Okay. Go. Mission to eh. Any minutes incoming. It's the Quaestors. If they're showing up here, I guess we're the target. Have you guys ever heard the term moths drawn to the flame? We shall raise you all with the fires burning in our hearts. Nice one, Ernie. You're more fired up than usual, huh, Ernesty? I certainly am. You're all in for a treat. Our blood is boiling today. Go on, guys. Show us your stuff. The heck are you talking about? Sometimes their minds might as well be black boxes to the rest of us. How about we just intercept the enemies? All units, commence attack. Keita, Ernie, I expect the best from you too. Yeah, I want to hear your souls roaring. Come on, Ernie, let's rock. Right, let us give voice to our burning passion. Spend. Ilan sila? 14? Ah, okay. Okay, dyan ka lang. 91 ka na eh. Di mo na kailangan kumilos. Teka dun sway as usual. Dito ka. Wala ka matatarget dyan. Dito. Ayun, ano pa saway? Okay, go. Kulang ka dyan. Valor! Go. Animation on. Hanate! Buti na iba ngayon ha. Basic level, wala. Pasaway. Diyan ka lang. Ikaw, takbo ka. Ako lang. Holding solid shooter. Yan lang maabot mo. Go. Soul ka agad. Go. Si Vanzer.
戦い方は体に染みついている。これで
Sayang nga, dapat magka-tandem ito tsaka yung ano eh, yung front mission first eh. Gundam. Gundam na safe. Form up na lang muna. Ubus kayo ngayon. Ay wala, sayang. Hindi rin pala. Mobile suits are so great for pure variety. Truly, this is the star of the battlefield. By the way, I can recite the name of every Gundam in existence by heart. So why?
Oliver 隊長に鍛えられたからね。無人機だからって。ライフルの出力じゃダメなら。当ててみせる。
Ang laki na natira. Ikaw ulit, pasaway. Same attack pero di mo naman ma-insta kill eh. Hindi natin animate. Okay, one-on-one na talaga yung battle. Ikaw muna, pasaway ka eh. Teka dun, Suey. Tatamaan. Since itong same attack lang na to, huwag na natin i-animate. Full assault, sige. Animation on.
逃がさない。仕留める。
Great Ace na rin siya. EXP plus 1 on Sword. Max SP changes from 50% to 75% on Sortie. Okay, go. Next. Ito, hindi na kita i-animate. Ay, hindi. Yung isang attack naman sa kita. Grenade Launcher, animate natin. Okay, go. Hindi naman parehong attack eh.
僕にだってできるってところをもらった。
Go. And then, ito na. Okay, go. The beauty of heavy metals will be spoken of in legend for decades. Look at that fine joint work. Truly, these machines are worthy of being called fighting works of art. Pasaway.
邪魔なのはあいつか。マスターランチャーを出すぞ。いただく。
Go. The sight of braves fighting with their all never fails to look noble and gallant. If braves fight with, bravery, we should fight with our love for robots. Pasaway talaga.
俺には譲れぬものがある。行くぞ。
Okay, masasabi na dito sa Toon Gods. Fire sword lang. Go. I can't get over how cool and fantasy styled the Rune Gods of Sephiroth are. I hope I get reincarnated in another world when I kick the bucket. Pasaway. If that ever happens to you, I'd welcome you with open arms.
機会が相手なら遠慮はしない。心の力を炎にする。
Ito, hindi naman talaga to robot eh. Wala akong target yan. Go. Wala silang comment kasi hindi naman talaga robot yan eh.
相手になるかよ。リミッター解除。ただでは済まないぞ。全力で行く。吹き飛べー。やりすぎちゃったかな。
Pag malaki mo yung mech mo na hindi mo maintindihan kung anong klase. Teka. Pilot switch. Go.
人と仲良くなれる AI もいるのに。ブレイクシンセサイズ G セットダブルシナプス斬撃は
Meron ko ba axle? Wala. Pero gamit tayo ng ano. Support. Meron itong nag-axle eh. Diba? Armors look retro, but with a distinctive sense of presence. They're quite mysterious. Speaking of mysterious, that definitely describes their technological origins. They're one of the oldest robot series around.
後悔させちゃうんだからスパークニードルすべてはこの一撃にはあドッカーンってね
Tatlo na lang pala eh. Kaso brave tong isang to. Baka hindi sila matuwa. Combination. There you go.
命令されるままに動くロボットか。
シャドウマン、ここは2人で。
承知だ、カゲロウ。まずは俺だ。
どこを見ている。捕らえた。今だ。
カゲロウ。
シャドウマン。
Tapos na. Dalawa na lang. End. Huwag natin animate. Alam natin itsura niyan eh. Pasaway ka, di ka pa kumilos. Pasaway ba yan? Ultraman ay. Oh. Hindi pa natin nagagamit. Actually, nagamit natin lahat eh. Wala nang makaka-comment. Sige, bigay ko na kay Ultraman. Pero hindi natin kailangang animate. Nakita na natin yung attack niya eh. Oh man, is it over already? Now we're just underwhelmed. Look, a little motivation is fine and all, but something tells me they're missing the forest for the giant robot trees. Keita, Ernie, I'm so glad I was here for that. Yeah, I could really feel the love you guys have for the Romulation robots. I was amazed. Robot fandom goes deep, huh? It was educational as well. Thank you for that. Thanks for listening to our talk, guys. But we've only scratched the surface. If you guys enjoyed that, how about we return to the ship and go into the real nitty-gritty stuff? Maybe I could sit in on that. Are you sure, Addy? They really could be at this for hours. But if Ernie likes something, I want to like it too. Alright then, Addy. I'll go with you then. Really? Thanks, Hinoki. There's something nice about seeing Kay so animated about something. Napasaway. The Striker briefing room. I came to check up on you guys, and what do I find? You're all slumped over. Yeah, one guess why. There's just no keeping up with Keita and Ernie. It was fun listening to them at first, but now I'm just groggy. At first? Have you guys been talking about robots ever since we returned to the ship? Yeah, I've got no idea how many hours it's been. But they just wouldn't stop talking. And it would have been rude to walk out on them. The next thing we knew, we're just stuck here with our energy completely drained. What happened to Abby? He and Hinoki nodded off like 10 minutes ago. They look so serene. They must be having nice dreams. But seriously, is Ernest still going? Is he ever going to stop? Well, there are two very specific individuals you can blame for it. Fascinating. That's another valid interpretation, isn't it? Yeah, the Gundam legend is a double-edged sword as far as the Earth Federation is concerned. After all, the AEUG, the Anti-Earth Union group, stole the Mark II from them and used the Zeta against them. And that's just one example of Gundams being used as symbols of rebellion. So if the people using Gundams turn against the Earth Federation, those people could potentially win the support of the masses, yes. I'm impressed, Lieutenant Muro. You really are a pro among pros when it comes to Gundams. I would hope so. They've dominated a large portion of my life. You know, I was interested in your tactical discussion of Mazinger's, Keita. Oh, I'd much rather hear insights about that straight from the horse's mouth, sir. Oh man, I'm barely older than you are. You don't have to call me sir. I wouldn't dream of doing any less for the Koji Kabuto, the genius himself. Go on, sir. Let's hear your views about Mazinger tactics. So back when I was younger, I believed firmly in offense over defense. Ako rin, ganun din yung style ko actually. Magpapa banjing ka ba? Pwede mo namang dispatch ka agad. I think that led to a massive misconception that Mazinger never dodges. But things are different now. I feel I like to think I have a better head for the right tactics for different situations. You've grown, huh, Koji? Not just me, Mazinger has too. It's quite eye-opening to hear insights from you both, considering that you're also an engineer and a researcher. Listen up and listen good, Ernie. This is for your Ikaruga. Right, my Ikaruga and I will go down in legend ourselves someday. Have Amuro and Koji been keeping up this whole time? From what I can tell, they're just as pumped up. They're just as pumped up. And because of that, the rest of us are left marching to our deaths with no goal in sight. But surely, they've got to be wrapping up right? I think that's a good stopping point for this discussion. No objections here. Well, that covers our review of each robot's basic functions. Next we can delve into their tactical elements. Just what I've been waiting for. I've got some hard data on that topic that I'd love to share with you guys. I'd love to see it. They're starting in on round 2 now? Come on, save me. I can't take any more. Stick around, everybody. We're getting to the fun part now. Yeah, Ernie's right. The huge variety of robots in the Rumination makes it a miraculous team. So let's share those miracles together. Sorry, I'm out. You guys can share the rest on your own. MVP pa si Ultraman o kaya. May nakuha yata time parts. Okay, so save na. Check natin yung mga nakuha, kung may nakuha nga tayo. Actually, meron tayo lagi nakukuha yung cake. Pero aside from that, meron kaya ba? Ay, may items pala rito, pwede ko tanggalin, no? Yung Van Ayn, tatlo lang naman sa'yo eh. Yung cakes. Saan na isa? Wish bracelet. Okay, Legengar. Mecha Geek Spirit. Personal SP, okay, fine. Elips penalties from repeated targeting and positioning. It keeps you into the barrier field. Grand Spirit Endurance, okay. Glacial Drive. Okay. Okay, Rain Waysiter. Mokochi Plush. 30 max SP. Activates the fortune and gains spirits. Sky Charm. Increases mobility based on air adaptability. Mobility increases cap 30. Mobility. Ano ba yung mobility mo? Ah, pwede. Go. Ano ba tayo items? Wala na. Anyway. Save na natin, taas end episode. So, short but sweet ulit. 45-minute episode lang, oh. Isa pa. End na natin for now.
スーパーロボット対戦でも僕はカテジナさんと戦わなければならないのか。
あなたが私の前に出てくるから悪いのよ。
Ano ba yan?
でもきっとカテジナさんが考え直してくれる可能性だってあるはずだ。
Malabo yan.
そのためにもカテジナさんとクロノクルさんは僕が撃墜しまくってやる。
あなたって子はそうやって。
Pasaway nga eh. Okay guys, Kersa and Losa signing off. Tuloy na lang ulit natin tangkihan na to next episode.